Hello everybody and welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. In the last episode we did a lot of things, and in between episodes I've been doing some Zen garden stuff, and things have been growing rather quickly, and we're getting diamonds left, right and centre, and we're over $15,000 now, so we can actually buy this music player. Play music for a plant. It doesn't do it automatically, apparently. Apparently you still have to manually do it, so that is a bit of a waste of money. Wow. I guess we just go back to the main menu, go back to minigames, and it's raining seeds is the next minigame we are going to. That's a lot of different zombies. Okay, let's do this. So it's literally just like randomly spawning seeds here where I don't know where the zombies will come from, so I can't really use the squash yet. Will the squash just disappear when it... Okay, so it probably just despawns in a couple of seconds here. That's 4 huge waves of zombies. That is ridiculous. Okay, so this is probably going to be potentially problematic, I want to say, because that doesn't seem like a good thing at all. That really seems like a rather bad thing to have happen. 4 huge waves of zombies is going to be annoying, and it doesn't seem like they're like particularly quick as well. So this might be the only thing we do this episode. Also, my entire room smells like the brownies I just baked. Maybe they're cool enough to touch at this point. Oh, they're a little bit gooey still. I made brownies because I was at the grocery store and was like, I feel like making these that's a little sad. I was at the grocery store and I felt like making brownies, and I just bought the brownies because it's literally just like a mix where you add 50 grams of butter and 100 milliliters of water, and then you have brownies, which is amazing because brownies are the best. I also got an apple pie, so I've got like a lot of sweet shit today. Hopefully that is going to last me for a while, because I don't want to eat like that entire, like, is it called a tray of brownies? I'm going to call it a tray. And an entire apple pie. It's not a big pie. It's like this big. It's like roughly the size of my head, I'd say, which is a real weird way to measure how big a pie is. But yeah, so I bought all of that, and honestly, I'm kind of hungry now that I'm smelling it. So I probably shouldn't have put it in my room just before recording it, because before recording this episode, because I'm going to be recording a couple of episodes today. And ooh, definitely should put a torchwood here. So yeah, I'm going to be sitting in this smell for like the next hour or so, which is going to be fantastic. Also, how is your 2020? I don't know if I've asked it in an episode yet, but this should be going up like January like 10th or something like that. I honestly don't know. I'm recording this way in advance because I've said it before, but I'm recording this like a couple of days after Christmas, because I still don't have a lot of work to do, and it's the weekend now, the weekend after Christmas. And I just want to get as far ahead as possible, because I've been rather, well, I don't want to say stressed, because at the end of the day, I don't have like a obligation to make content, but it kind of does feel like that sometimes. And not in a bad way, but just like people are expecting me to upload every single day, so I probably should try to upload every single day, and that can get a little bit stressful when you're running out of a buffer. And I just realized that putting a Snoopy here with a torchwood, it's kind of a waste. Let's put this thing here, because why not? I'm not going to do anything here, and I saw some things moving. That's only the first huge wave of zombies, and we are 5 minutes into the video, so this might actually be a long video as well, where I only do one specific thing. Do the stars also get like flame? I don't think they do. And there goes one of my... I didn't think you could place this on lily pads, but it was worth a try, wasn't it? It was worth a try. Oh, more chocolate. Chocolate is good. Chocolate is good for the Zen garden. I guess I can place a chomper behind the Cholnut? Maybe? I don't know if you can. We're going to find out if that works. We probably won't find out if that works because things will just die before they get to this anyway, because there's a snow pea and then there's a mine and then there's the spikeweed as well. So there's a lot of things happening here, and I am trying to pay a little bit more attention to the game, but things do like look very, very messy right here. But actually, that is because I am only placing things down where I think they are necessary at that very moment. I'm not trying to be like OCD about things for a change and only place like more chocolate. I only place things in specific like rows, because while that is very satisfying, it might not actually be a very good strategy a lot of the time. And I just realized that I am smelling my brownies, and this might be the first time I've actually used the garlic. But I'm also doing this without having had breakfast. So maybe I'm not going to be recording 3 episodes or 4 episodes in a row today, because probably should go get some breakfast. Like maybe between episodes I'll just go grab a bite and I'll keep recording going. The thing is, why I record episodes in bulk of like 3 or 4 at a time, it's mostly because I fucking hate syncing the footage. Also, you get like in like the groove, as I like to call it, and when you get into the groove, you just keep recording, because it always takes a little bit of like effort and energy to really get into the spirit of like doing fun commentary. And when you're in that, you don't want to stop. And usually after about 1 episode of Plants vs Zombies, I start really getting into it, which is the worst moment to stop. So yeah, that's why I usually record 3 or 4 at a time. I've been recording 3 at a time because I upload 3 a week, so I know, okay, so this is all the videos for 1 week. And then I record, Pokemon through the years I usually record like 2 at a time. But I've been trying to like come up with a way to do that a little bit more properly, so I can do 3 at a time. The 3 at a time is just a little bit too much, both for my voice, and also for like when I need to grind in Pokemon, because usually I grind after every 2 or so episodes. Also depends on when the gyms are and all that kind of stuff, obviously. So Pokemon is a little bit more iffy. I usually end up recording 2 episodes, then grind, then 1 episode, then 2 more episodes, then grind. That's usually what ends up happening in Pokemon. Just because I do want to have... I don't want to have Plants vs Zombies until like March, and then only have Pokemon through the years until like 2 weeks from now. Which, both of those, I don't have that much of a backlog. Actually, you guys can tell how much of a backlog I have, because this is being recorded the weekend after Christmas, and this is being uploaded, well, when you're watching this. So it could be I mean, you could be watching this years after it's uploaded, provided YouTube's still around in that time frame, which it might not be. Wait a second. That's amazing. Those garlics are just sending the zombies back and forth forever. I mean, not forever, because they do make a little bit of progress each time, but that still is... Okay, I do want you, because you give me money, and I want money. Because I still need to buy a lot of things. Apparently we're already at the 3rd wave of zombies, which I didn't even realize we've had the 2nd, so it's probably not that big of a deal. I don't know how you work. Do you, like, give me something after every single wave? Do you just give me something on a time interval, like the sunflower does? I'm going to guess probably the latter. Let's put you up here. And you only give me silver coins, which is a little too bad. I was hoping you'd give me gold coins, which would be a little bit overpowered maybe, giving 100 coins per time, but I don't know. I would have liked 100 coins per time, especially since a lot of the things I still need to buy are very expensive, like between 5,000 and 20,000 a piece. So I probably need like another $100,000 to buy everything I want to buy, and that's a lot of money. And I need to buy all of that before I redo Adventure Mode, because I want to redo Adventure Mode with every single plant in the game. And it's just not gonna happen at this rate. I will need to grind. And I guess doing survival mode with a lot of these things is the way to get a lot of money. But it's just, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that on video. I'll probably do survival mode for like... I don't know what I'll do with survival mode actually, because I do want to do it on video, but the whole point about survival mode is that it doesn't end. So do I just make videos like not knowing how many episodes it's going to be and just start it and then see how far I go, and it could be like 5 episodes. But for this, I mean, it could be very well. It could last like 25 episodes, the survival run through. It probably won't because I'm bad, but it could. Also, apparently the torch would also illuminate the fog here, which is also you do sometimes give me gold. So on average, you probably give me like 50, I'd say then, right? Or if, actually, probably on average you give me 20. It's probably like a 1 in 10 chance. And maybe even a 1 in 100 chance then that you give me a diamond, which is very unlikely, but it could be the case. And this entire screen is full. And this is the last huge wave of zombies, and we're not at the end of the episode yet, because I waited like 3 minutes before I started recording because I was at the Zen Garden. We're at 13 minutes of recording, so this video is probably only like 10 minutes long at this point. So we're going to do the next minigame as well, and it might actually end up being a very long episode because of that. Bejeweld shouldn't be that difficult, right? This is just Bejeweld. I'm pretty sure this is just Bejeweld. Yes, it's just Bejeweld. And that gives you... Oh, that's interesting! That's interesting. Okay, so all the plants I don't need, I want to get rid of. The plants that I need, I want to keep. Okay, so it's not just Bejeweld, it's actually Bejeweld with a little bit of strategy. I don't want these little ones, so I get rid of them. And then you have a shuffle plants. Okay. Do I have anything that I can do here? I don't think I do. So let's shuffle plants. And I can get rid of you, and then I can get rid of you because walnut that far back don't really do anything for me. And then I can... Itchy eye. Those probably were fairly good to keep, but... I just want to get a lot of sun. Upgrade all the pea shooters into repeaters. Holy crap, that's good. I need to get to 75 matches. That is really good. I need that. That's amazing. Yeah, so how do I get like a lot of sun is the question. Probably through combos, I imagine. Or getting more than... Yeah, so combos are the way to go there. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. That's not great. I don't have anything I can match anymore, I don't think. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. Then I can match you. Yeah, but Bejeweld is not that difficult of a game, surprisingly. And that surprises exactly nothing. But having to consider what things... Okay, so it costs money to refill a crater. That's a little bit annoying. Having to consider what you want to get rid of and what you don't want to get rid of does make it a little bit more interesting. I will admit that. I probably could play this game mode for quite a while, I imagine. Because this is quite a lot of fun. I love that. Do you ever... Does anybody ever make a combo in Bejeweld on purpose? I kind of don't think anybody ever does, right? I think it's always on accident that you make combos in Bejeweld. Let me focus here for a moment. I don't want to be, like, not entertaining, but I also don't want to lose this, so... I don't need walnuts at the back here. Walnuts are the first thing to go, then the magnet shrooms, because they really don't do anything for me either. Let's reshuffle. But I do want to keep pea shooters and especially snow peas. Those you do want to keep. And you kind of want to keep stars as well, I think. But sadly, it wasn't meant to be. I almost have enough to change everything into repeaters here. Which you want to time when to use that as well, because you want to use that when you have a lot of pea shooters, I guess. And you don't want to literally use your last remaining sun. But I probably want to use my last remaining sun here, just because there's a lot of zombies about to kill me here. Oh, that's a permanent thing, so every new one that spawns also is now a repeater. That is amazing. That is great. So I don't have to be afraid of getting rid of them. But they're going to probably be better now than the snow peas. So I'd rather get rid of a snow pea than a repeater, I'm assuming. But next up, I think we are just going to upgrade these little shrooms into the bigger ones. I think that is the best course of action to take here. Oh, that's 500. The walnuts are 250. I don't really see any use in upgrading the walnuts into tall nuts, other than they have more HP, but so far that hasn't been the issue with the walnuts yet. The other plants, definitely. The walnuts, not so much. So I'm going to keep the walnuts as just walnuts. I don't think it's worth it really to upgrade those. I think I need to shuffle again. I don't need to yet. Soon I will, though. Soon I will. So what happens if you don't have any sun and you don't have any combinations anymore either? You just hope you just lose? Because the end of the level, or the end of the minigame, is based on how many matches or how many sets you made. So you just wait and lose in that case. Or does the game actually tell you, you know, you fucked up. You can't win anymore. It better. Then again, maybe you can get sun from just killing zombies. I don't think you can, but maybe? I don't know. I almost am at the 400 mark where I can start upgrading these things as well, but I also need to refill crater. That only refills one of the craters. That's what I wanted to check. I did spend 200 sun just to check that, but I would have needed to refill that thing either way, right? I mean, and that is the end. I didn't even get to upgrade everything. And I think that's also the end of this episode. That was a fun minigame. I liked that minigame. Next time we're going to do Invisible and probably Seeing Stars. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I'll see you all back next time. I'm gonna eat something. Bye.